where you have more options such as beg, taunt. There's more things you can do with speechcraft. I quite like that. Actually, don't I? I need to speak to someone. I think I might have it installed right here. So everything is too heavy for us. We're clearly not dropping the staff. It's very valuable too. What do I get rid of? That book, I've read it. That book, I've read it. And then, no, we're not drinking the ancient Dagger's brandy. Not a good idea. There we go. The drain strength ability are a pain. That's just so annoying. Like, I found myself with like 3 strength and the ability to carry things for 20 points. And at that point, you just go, yeah, what now? What now? Alright. Step number 1 in acquiring the Deathly Hallows, we have the Staff of Hasadoki. Next up, do I go for the Soul Ring? Or, yes, you can do that. Or you... Oh, bummer. I'm not loading the cell. Or you simply learn the Restoration spell. I have to force quit the game. Or maybe I could have waited a little bit while the cell loaded, but I'm impatient. What can I say? Learn the Restore strength spell very quickly. Even if it's just 1 point at a time, you just cast it as many times as you need, because it does get very annoying. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Was that before or after my great victory? Crap, it was before. Was that before or after? Okay, well, this time I get to help. So I do feel better about that. Allow me to make a quick save this time, so I don't have to do that again. I want that, I want that. And restore health, yes please. Not that, not that, and not that. Let's get out. You know what? Let's take the high road, really. We're going to teleport. You like the wallpaper and you really like the loading screens. The loading screen, I think they're Skyrim in them, for sure. They're on the Nexus. I like them too. I have different ones on different installs. And my wallpaper, I'll show you that. Oh, I can do one better. Hang on. My wallpaper, I can share them. Basically, I'll show you two things with those wallpapers. First of all, it's from an Oblivion mod. So if I go Nexus, Oblivion, female portrait, I think, yeah, that's the one. Women class portrait. So what I did is I took these images. The bigger ones that are not showing. I took these images and then I put them on a background, and then I ask Windows to change every day. So let me see. I'm pretty sure I put them here so I could share them. There we go. Copy a link. There you go. Feel free to use them. Obviously, don't sell them to anyone since I don't own the images. But if you want them, here they are. back in the game. And what I want to do is teleport to town. Like, I need to fix my boots. I'm completely useless without them. We have no other business around here. The next thing we want to do is either go to Mamma Mia cave somewhere to fight a Dagoth and get the soul ring, or, and I think that might be the better idea, let's go to Ebonheart, report that we've been attacked by the Dark Brotherhood, because we have, in the most incongruous places ever. What? Oh. Stupid MCA bandit. I mean, MCA bandit, why? Why attack me? This is hundreds of people, hundreds of NPC, and they attack me. Especially when I have, 3 summons with me. Yes, it really depends what you get. This one I know what it is, and I could fix it by remerging my level list and synchronizing everything. It depends. Some of these are completely harmless. If you have the one about a journal entry that wants to be a topic entry, or the other way around, this one is harmless. If you want to remove it, then you need to load the mod that triggers that error in a construction set and save it again, and then clean it again. Personally, I like to keep a harmless mistake at the beginning of the game so that I can click on yes to all. Because if there's another error that pops up while I'm playing, it's more likely to crash my game. Whereas if it's at the beginning, when it launches the game, I say yes to all, and throughout the game, if there's another one, the game will just keep on going. So I like to keep one mistake, like one harmless error. Gun, good morning. How is it going, Gun? And if you want to see those errors, creamy mac cheese. It's not creamy cheese, it's creamy mac cheese. If you want to see those errors, you go in your Morrowind folder and warning.txt, and then you're going to have all of them there. And typically it will tell you if it's missing a texture, if it's missing a model. These can be annoying. It means you're going to have, that big yellow exclamation mark, or something is going to be white because you're missing the texture. Not game breaking, but definitely immersion breaking. And then it could be like, there's many different things. So you see what they are, and then you can fix them. That's the one I want to talk to. You're learning a lot in this stream. My pleasure. I guess it's the whole teacher thing. I can't help it. The Dark Brotherhood attacked me, and I do want to go to the mainland. I will talk to this lady about transport to Moonhold.
I'm listening.
I guess next we're going for the robe of the Leech. That's what's happening. We're reasonably powerful, especially when we have summons with us. But we're only level 14. Is it completely stupid to go and fight the Lich at level 14? Possibly. But I need the robe of the Lich. Not leech. Leeches. Lich. I need the robe of the... I need that robe, okay? I do need it. It might be smarter to just go fight the Dagoth first. Anyway, at least the attacks are not going to happen anymore. It's pretty busy around here. You're the lady. I do wish to go to Moonhold. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Palace courtyard. We definitely don't want that idiot with us. He's just gonna die. And then you guys are going to blame me because I don't even feel sorry that I lost another companion. We want to go to Old Moonhold, so we want to find the sewers. I don't even know where in the sewers I can find this guy. One of my favorite moments in Morrowind was when I went to Solstheim at level 2 and got chased by 5 things all the way across the island. But your speed was pretty good if you could keep on running. Ooh, repair my boots. Crap. Okay, we know we can go to Moonhold. I don't want to fight right now. So what I'm going to do is not talk to this guy. We hate you. Gaynor, we hate you.
Baby's arse through a sewer crate.
What? What was that?
Out with it, woman.
I can do this all day.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you.
No, the other voice thing. He's possessed, exactly. Now it's obvious.
From where do you hail?
What the? I don't even know where that comes from.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Right. What is so bad about this guy? This guy. It's basically you talk to him and he says, hey, I need money. Can you give me some? And you can say yes and you can say no, but he's gonna keep on asking money. Like, he can never have enough money. So eventually you have no choice but to say no, because he's asking for millions upon millions upon millions. So at some point you say no, and later on he's used the money you gave him or the money other people gave him, and he's super strong, and he's upset with you and he wants to kill you because you were so mean to him, and he's super strong. What can I say? So no, that's not the Satan voice. So yeah, it's horrible. Truly horrible. And so hard to kill. My character at the time, it was my bard character. She was quite high level, not like level 100, but she was pretty strong. We were doing the tribunal quest and we couldn't kill him, so in the end I was just going way around him because he scared me. You love this guy. You know what? Talk to him in game a couple of times. It's it's an experience. Great Bazaar. I want to go and check if there's a bookshop. If I could get a spell to teleport straight to Moonhold, that would be pretty good. I don't know if I mean, if there's a bookshop, it's going to be here, right? Also, you seem to be, yes, brilliant. I'm an Altmer, okay, I'm a high elf, I'm a wizard, I do not sweat and get callous hands trying to fix things with heavy armor in a sweaty, like feeling all sweaty in a hot forge. We just don't do that, so we pay. We pay a lesser being to do that for us. Things I do not need. That. Ingredients. I honestly do not need ingredients. Why do I take ingredients? He cannot afford to buy these from me. They are just too good for him. Do you have anything I could buy from you? Not even. So I'm gonna take back my more valuable ingredients. There we go. Gaina hates you. He does. We hate him. He hates us, probably. I want to play as an Argonian because Argonians are awesome, but I hate that they wear shoes. Oh, you mean that they cannot wear shoes? There is a solution to that. Let me show you. Quick save just in case. The solution to that, there's going to be a couple for you. So let's go there. Hopefully modding history works. If you go and look for Helova, not there we go. That's the one you want. You go to Helluva. Now Helluva does many things and not all great. It's gonna take all kinds of armor that have been created and put it all in a single mod. So you probably don't want that. Like it's gonna do horrible things like is there a picture of it? Yes. Like it does that. It takes the Daedric armor and recolors it in all kinds of color. It takes the that's the Daedric, that's the glass, that's the Dwemer, that's the ebony armor, Stalrim. Like it recolors things. It's horrible. Don't get it unless you like it. Okay, unless you like it. Personally, I can't stand it. What you do want to get is you go down there, and you only want actually. No, how is it? Light armor. What you want to get is the completion. That you're gonna have different ESP. Sorry, you're gonna have Helluva light armor, Helluva medium armor, Helluva medium armor. I said that twice. Heavy armor, recolor, and the one you want is armor completion. And what it does is it adds parts of armor that do not exist in the game but should. So, for example, the Drur set, you know, the Drur in the game, you have the cuirass and you have the shield and you have the helmet. This is going to add the greaves and the boots, for example. But more importantly, it merges with it a mod called Beast Greaves, I think. And essentially it adds a little script to all the vanilla boots in the game. And when you pick them up, it says, do you want the boots or do you want the beast version? And then your Argonian will be able to equip the boots. Basically, if you look at the boot right there, it removes that part of it, like the foot part of it, so you only have the leg guard. So you want the armor completion. You could look into the whole thing. There are some armor that I like. This is part of the armor completion, so you can get the complete newt scale armor, for example. If you want to also get the modded armor rather than just complete the vanilla one, then I mean this is a shameless plugin. I like Helluva, but I can't stand the. Where is mine? Is it because I went like that? I did. That's not a good idea. What I did, I took the mod and the very ugly, shiny pink armor recolor, I removed all of that. So the ugliest, yes, it's subjective. But the less immersive ones I removed, and in there you also get the boots. But if you only want the completion set, that's the one you want. Yes, some of it is good. Like there's some modded armor I like. That's part of the completion set. So the Duke's Guard, I don't think you had the cuirass was in there, but not the rest. See, it just completes the vanilla sets. These are fine. That's what it is. The leggings are scripted. I mean, I'm not sure you can read, it's quite small. All leggings are scripted. The scripts are on the boots. When you pick them up, you will get a choice for boots or legging. Leggings will work for all races. All leggings have their own icon and ground pieces. The 3 pair that are in the museum piece will sell to the museum properly. So if you find the boots of blinding speed and you decide to make them the legging version, you can still sell them in the museum in Mournhold. So this is what you want to play as an Argonian. You're not going to be able to wear shoes, because shoes, there's nothing you can do about them. But boots, vanilla boots, you can do that. There we go. And now we are back to shopping. Did I sell my stuff to him? I don't think I did, but let's equip. I wear precious gear. And when I'm in town, I don't want to wear that ugly helmet. I want to look pretty in town, okay? This is us. Much better. Bye, Rona. Bookshop. There's got to be a bookshop in here. hopefully with a teleport to Moonhole spell. That's all I want. Once we have that, I know that it will be quite easy to come back. No problem, Creamy Mac Cheese. Clothier, I mean, we can check. There might be some pretty clothes. I mean, we're, as House Slytherin, we only want green. And, nah. They don't have a lot of choice. It's very disappointing, lady.
What is this?
I mean, we come to the capital city expecting something great. Pawnbroker. The music stopped so suddenly I thought the game was gonna crash. Which, you know, I'm sort of expecting because it's almost 12 o'clock and typically magic shop maybe. Typically the game crashes when it's time to end the stream. Alright. Oh, you're not. Jean-Andre. You have spells? You have a lot of spells, lady. Okay. A shield spell could be useful. Summon Clan Fear. Do we want to collect? It's a lizard. We like snakes and lizards. Anything with scales we like. However, these we don't like at all. Absorb speed range. Isn't that dandy? So you cast that from a safe distance, and then you can run around your enemy while they are slowly trying to get you, and you go na 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 of sorts. Okay, that's one way to use the spell. You may have different ideas. Firestorm, Froststorm. See, that's the sort of spell I could use. The damage is not great, but it has a large area. But rather than buying the spell, I can just, you know, have it done. Toxic Cloud. Ooh, big poison on a large area. I can make those. I already know the effects. Oh, that's the detection spell I was telling you about. Maybe I can show you what the detect enchantment looks like. What was the name of the spell? Okay, apparently. There we go. So when I cast a spell, and now enchanted items glow. It's a very, very cool mod. Okay, but you do not have books. Maybe someone else in this place sells books? No.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Ungaleb. It's such a Bosmer name, isn't it? But anyway, oh, restore health. We're completely out. So, no. Exclusive restore health. Yes, please. Fortify, not so much. Come on, Bosmer. It's not because I commented on your name that you should refuse to,
Alright, I'm listening.
you know. No bookstore. Isn't there a bookstore somewhere? There has to be one. Maybe not in the bazaar. The pawnbroker might have books. It's an Argonian. The prey approaches. No, nothing for me. Anything I want to sell while I'm here? It's got 1,000. There's a bookstore in the bazaar, right? Okay, I'll look again better. It is, you know, what I seem to remember. Special offers, hello? No, nothing special here. Not for the likes of you anyway. Just what you see. Suspicious. Tentong. Is he giving me a rumor about himself? He is. He is giving me a rumor about himself. North Here's Corner. Alright. Let me find out about the rumor though. Tentong does business with many adventurers, his and she's, that run about the ruins down below. Now and then they find something nice and they bring it to Tentong's. Maybe you are this kind of person? If so, you see people down there look like poor helpless people with no homes? Maybe they are, and maybe they aren't. Maybe they are the Black Dart Gang, and they surprise you, kill you dead. Snap! Like this. It's very, very true. Goodbye to you forever. It's very, very true. We don't like the Black Dart Gang. Not one bit. Okay, northeast. I thought the magic shop was the most... Yep.
It's fine with me.
It's fine with you? Alright. Do you have magic books? She doesn't. Huh. She doesn't. I'm guessing Magicka Expanded does not use the tribunal. It must. It has summoned tribunal creatures, but it doesn't add spell books to tribunal shops, which is a shame. What Morrowind monster would you be at? Be a squib. I do like the squib. Like, I can show you how much I like them. This much. So much that they have their own little gif. I do like the squib, but if I could be any... I mean, you can go for the cute and endearing, that's the squib. You could be for the moderately sexy and good looking and powerful Golden Saint. Golden Saint is not bad. Of course people would want to summon you just to get your soul, so that's a bit of a bummer. It is true that as a squib you don't have too many natural enemies. Anyway, no spells, so that's a shame. So if I want to come back, I will have to go through Ebonheart and la di da di da di da di da. Softly do. For now, let's go back to the dorms. In our Sadrith Mora Academy of Magic, and that's my stuff. Things I don't need to keep. The bitter cup, you know, we won the cup. The Tri-Wizard cup, was it? We won it, we're done. This is a quest item we won't need. I don't need the soul gem, I have this one. I just need one at a time, that's fine. This I want to sell. These potions I want to keep. The ancient dagger of brandy, let's store it. The steak we need to keep. I definitely don't need to have 2 of these. Oh, but that's the stuff that Arian gave me. Do I need to have it with me every time I ask for duties? Or if I do, I'll teleport back and you know, pick it up. With the magic music in the background. My broomstick, I mean it's heavy, and I do know the spell, and broomstick is for kids anyway. We don't need a broomstick anymore. I've decided this we can use. There really isn't much that I can drop. I don't need those. I should sell them actually. I should sell that. I can keep this one though, it's kind of useful. Alright, that's it. That's it. Shop. And let's see. I'm trying to think with the Telvanni quest where I'm at and where I should go. The new clothes I can't do. Oh, the Mages Guild Monopoly. And I need to talk to the councilman of House Redoran. Okay, well that settles it. We're going to Outrun, where I can sell a few things and maybe do a bit of Telvanni questing. Sell a few things. Yeah, we're missing a texture there. Can check the bookshop, but I don't think it's it restock its wares. Goblin. Oh, Goblin Watch if Dobby leveled up. Yes. And Morgan I have. Now the question is, can I learn the spell? I need to wait until I'm at full magicka to attempt to learn the spell. But if we could get a more powerful Dobby, that would be very, very good. Pawnbroker. Alright, I do have things I still need to get rid of, such as a blind ring, some ingredients, and that's a potion. That's it. Good. Waiting for my magicka to come back. What about other people? What creature would you like to be? Would you go for something really nice and cute like a scrib, or something really powerful, possibly nasty like a... What would be nasty? Oh, Daedroth. Daedroth and nasty. Alright, let's learn that spell if we can. Didn't I buy the book? I didn't. I don't see the book. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Meiji said it'd be a hunger. Oh, but they're super creepy. I mean, just how creepy they are would certainly keep people away. But are they called hunger because they're always hungry? In which case, oh no, oh I see. I must have clicked on max sell rather than... Never realized Harry was Asian. Oh, you mean for my character? Well, we're not playing as Harry Potter. We're playing as a House Slytherin character, which is why, you know, House Slytherin, they're all about being pure blood. So we figured that a high elf was the closest thing we could get. You studied at time, okay. We now have a spell of improve leveled up Dobby. Oh crap. Chance of success 4%. That is a nasty spell. I mean, obviously we don't have the magicka for it right now. We'll see when the magicka comes back, and if we can cast it. Maybe we're not powerful enough to summon a strong Dobby. Obviously House Slytherin is an Akavir. Snake people and all that. Ooh, but hang on. The Akavir are the more human people that come from the land of Akavir. The Teskali, the actual snake people, to House Slytherin, they would be slaves or something like that. I mean, you know what? we're dealing with the Harry Potter lore and the Elder Scrolls lore, and I'm not a master in either, so it's we could come up with something really, really strange. A jolly gamer, you don't want to be a Gwar because you would be killed for the boots also, you know? You chew on boots and boom, people want to kill you. How unfair. You would kill them for a burger, a burgwar. Nugget, have a good night. Thank you so much for spending time with us. It's always a pleasure to see you. Have a good night and a great week, and maybe see you this weekend. We'll be doing some Morrowind, Permadeath, some Enderol, and some Witcher. It's gonna be a busy weekend. Have a good night. What was that? That was... 6% chance of successfully casting the spell. Just how powerful are those Goblin War Chief? I can summon the Warder Zog pretty reliably. I'm guessing that maybe this spell should be more difficult to cast. I don't know. I downloaded a hell of a mod, but it says the ESM is disabled. You need to enable the Helluva merchant container ESM. It's a requirement for every ESP. But then you just take the armor completion ESP. Don't take the others. And make sure you remember when I showed you the download page. There's the download page with a download button at the top. You might need some extra things from the bottom of the page. Just read carefully. I think for armor completion you're fine with just the download button at the top. Helluva merchant container ESM must be enabled, and then Helluva armored completion ESP, and you should be good with that. You want to re-merge your level list before you start a game with it. Otherwise things are not going to show in your game. Waiting. No, all of my magicka is there. How OP is the War Chief, I ask you? I have like almost no chance of successfully summoning it. I'm not sure how to enable the ESM. How are you enabling your... I mean, it exactly like an ESP. You need to extract it in your data file folder. And then when you use... you don't know how to merge level list. Cream mac and cheese, there's a lot for you to learn, isn't there? How do you install mods? Tell me, do you install them manually or do you use a program that does that for you? Let's start with that. Then it's going to be easier to tell you how to do anything. In the vanilla game there are only 2 War Chief and they are unique bosses, so it makes sense that they are really, really strong. You're using Nexus. Not a great idea. Wait, hang on. You're getting the mods from Nexus, or you're using the Nexus Vortex to install mods? Because you're lazy. For Morrowind, it's definitely not a good choice. Because you don't have as much or as many tools to do what you need to do. Normally the ESM are enabled exactly the same way as you enable the ESP. So when you look at the list of mods where you can select the ESP, the ESM should be in there as well. It's exactly the same as Morrowind.esm, Tribunal.esm. It's just one more like that. Using Nessus Mod Manager enable. Then ESM should be done the same way, but you really do need to merge your level list. And not specifically for this mod, for absolutely every mod that adds things in the game, they tend to do that with the level list. So I know it's a bit of a learning curve, but I would really, yes. That's my guide on Rymash. It's quite detailed, and there's GIFs and there's videos and everything that explains. I was just at the top of the ESPSM list. Okay. I would recommend learn how to use Rymash. It's going to, like, you can keep installing mods with a Nexus, even with Morrowind, if you don't have too many. If you start to have a lot of mods and you know there's going to be some conflicts, the Nexus Vortex is not going to know how to deal with them properly. Or it's not going to give you the tools to see those conflicts properly. Try that. And merge the level list. You really, really need it. How do I merge level list thing? The simplest way is to follow the guide. You install Rymash. You download something called test3 command. It's just a little file you put in your Morrowind data file, and then from Rymash you can just actually go right click, test3, multi-patch. It's done, and you enable it. Done. It is really the simplest way. Once you've done the installation, you install Rymash, you download test3 command, you put them in your folder. Once you've done that, it's super simple, and you don't have to do anything. You've been getting crashes with test 3 merge. So I have other which one? Diver's Blood. No, Prof. I've had the same problem. And do get test 3 merge, by the way. It's gonna merge objects you want it to. Let me grab the link for you. This one is on the Nexus. There we go. And the way I solved it, Prof, is I mean, I didn't get crashes with it, but I was not able to update my save games. Like, there would be a problem, and if I disabled merge object in my list of mods for that particular save game, then I was fine to go. So yeah. Anyway, guys, it actually is 12 o'clock. We found a book. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna put a note. No. I'm gonna put a note for myself that next week we want to get the Soul Ring next. I need to remember that.